to the final hour. I am Raven St. Clair. And on today's episode, which I don't really know how long it's going to be, I put a little thought into it. I'm going to try one of the farms today, and if it bogs out, I'm going to try to get back into the board to to take the farm out. Nothing automatic is going into this board. There is going to be, yeah, there's going to be nothing automatic. We're going to try it with this one. All right, and so we're going to throw a fence around it. Let's see where the vegetation starts, where it ends. All right, here's where it ends. Right here. So let's see how far up it goes. To here. So put that there. Far down I put it, I think. Alright. Well, ends there. Well, that don't make any sense. Let's do this the easy way. Alright. Well, do this the easy way. Alright. So we're gonna do this the easy way here. There we go. Take this fence out here. Speed this up a little bit. Well, this is our fence area here. I need to add some grass in there. Oh. So let's put this together here. We're gonna dirt this all the way around. Hold on, guys. All right, guys. Hey, sorry about that. Here, before we do this, I do have somebody that's on the phone right now. They're on speakerphone, and sorry, ladies, but it is my girlfriend. But she is actually has never been on my show before. So it's kind of one of the it's a first. We're doing a first here, but I did explain to her on what it is. It is a kid friendly show. So I mean you can swear, just don't make it every other word. Um, what we are doing right now is see we I'm very leery about these farms. All right, the last board, hun, that I put on, I ended up building the entire facility, and I ended up putting a. All right, I went a little overboard on the farm, but and I ended up putting a big farm into it. And the minute that the crops went, I forgot the word. What's the word? Like they blossomed. I guess I don't know. I don't know what the word is. I don't know. If anybody knows what that word is, and they're gonna correct me, put it in the comments right now, and I will definitely thank you. But
They grew.
well, yeah, they grew, but it's like because they were corn. I was doing a cornfield, um, and the corn was made, so it came out of the stalk, but they all came at one time. So it was too much for my system. It was too much movement. So it kicked me off of the board, and it wouldn't let me back on. So I had to get rid of that board. So I'm kind of leery about putting these. I have 4 farms going into this jail right now, and I just built one of them, and I'm kind of waiting to see what happens when it pops. Because if it does and it kicks me off of the system, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to delete them. I'm sorry, guys, but we're not going to have a farm in this particular jail. But here, let me explain kind of what I did, because I did do some things that were off broadcast that I told you guys I was going to be doing. But I haven't explained it to you, and like I said, this my girlfriend has never been on my broadcast before, so she doesn't know that I'm kind of talking to her too. so, so we're gonna kind of I'm gonna kind of explain everything that's going on here. What we did right now, hon, is we put together a 100-person jail. I can fit 100 inmates into this jail. We gave them everything.
So you went big like usual.
I went big like usual. Yeah. Well, actually, no. This is small considering some of the ones that we usually build. Like this really is. But the good thing about this is a lot of people were asking me, how do you build a prison that can make profit? So I went on and I played around with the game a little bit, and I found out that if you make this here, I'll bring it down here so you guys can actually see what I made here. I did this in the last episode, and I didn't really explain it too much. I just kind of built it and said, hey, this is how you do it, whatever, and moved on. So here, let me explain exactly what this is. All right, this is called a power grid farm. All right. Now, it is nothing like the crop and the vegetable farm. It's nothing like the corn or the potato farms. This is actually with generators, transfers, and an export unit. Now, a lot of you guys have asked me, hey, I've put transformers onto my generators, and I put an export to it, and it won't export the electricity. Here, let me zoom in here so I can show you. All right, here is one set right here. You need all 4 of these. That's the one mistake that girl was doing, and Katie from Kentucky, this is for you. This was your comment, so I'm going to actually say this one for you. All right, to make a. I know I do shout outs on my show. So all right, Katie. So this is you. All right. What you need for all of this, you need all 4 of these components together to make it. All right. You need a generator. Everybody knows I'm one of those people, go big or go home, so I have filled this thing with capacitors. All right? It is expensive to do this, all right? Each one of these capacitors alone is $1,000. But if you want to up the value of your jail, load this generator with capacitors, as many as it can go. All right. Now, what that does is that makes this generator right here push out 12 times more than what it would if it's just a generator. So now with the transfer, and see my brother's now joining the broadcast. I don't know if he's going to actually join and talk. If that's the case, I'm going to have to hook another microphone to my controller here. But here, Katie, let me get back to you here. All right. Now, this generator with these capacitors is pushing out 12 times more electricity. It's going to go into this transfer, and then from this transfer, it's going to go to this exporter, and it's going to be sold off. As you can see, I have $500 worth of financial. That is the most you can get out of one generator, okay? Now, your problem was you couldn't figure out how the exporter worked. Well, you were missing this. And this is a battery, all right? You put this battery in, and you put it right next to the transformer. It will load your exporter meter. That is what loads your export meter. Now, if you do like I do, I have a farm of them. I am literally pushing out $31,842 worth of electricity right now. I have half of it going solar, half of it going industrial. All right, so I have also gotten the green grant. That's what this side does. This gives me that green grant and keeps that green grant. So I get an extra $8,000 on top of it. I have no, as you guys can see, I have no inmates in here. I am not generating any money out of this. The only thing that's and my jail is making money because of this electrical farm. Or excuse me, not 31,000, it's 13,000. I said 31,000. Damn, that's a lot. I need like double this to make that. But I'm sorry, Katie. That's my fault, Katie. So this right now there is no activity in here. I am not making money. I am not. I have a bakery. I have a restaurant. None of this isn't generating any money. All the money that I'm coming through is through all of this. This right here, the electrical farm. That's how you make money while you're building. It is expensive. This entire thing right here. Now, like I said, I'm one of those people, you go big or you go home. So I literally have almost 60 generators right now running and 60 transfers. Everything is individually. I did it individually. You can't cross circuits. So if you have two generators next to each other, they're going to overload each other. So you have to space them out like I did. I was going to put like little roads and stuff like that in here, but I'll probably do that in a later episode, you know, so my workers don't walk on the grass. But this right here is my power grid farm. All right, that power grid farm is pushing out almost $14,000 worth of revenue. Now, if you look at your finances in here, all right, you look at the finances. All right, I'm only making $361 per day. That's it. Look at, and I have the max on my staff, and I'm making money, and I don't have any inmates in here, Katie. So to answer your question, my brother, shut up, Josh. So to answer your question, the reason you were not making anything on your farm is because you did not have the battery. I did go on to your World Warden, and I did look at your facility, and that was the reason why, is you don't have a battery. That battery will charge this exporter. Without that battery, you're not making any money. So, getting back to what I was saying before, because you know, Katie kind of threw a comment out there, and I was trying to answer her question. This is the farm we put in. Now apparently it's working. We're not bogging out. We're actually, I think it's filling the pantry. Let's see if it's filling the pantry. Yep, look at that. It's filling the pantry here. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so
Fuck yeah.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna build the rest of them.
How?
Oh goodness gracious, guys! So you how crap? How did I do this?
How did I do this?
I want to give my brother a microphone so bad right now so you guys can hear how he's trying to make me laugh so bad, but he doesn't know I'm a professional.
Oh, yeah?
Be careful, buddy. We have kids that are come on this show. All right, so what is this?
That's why you should make two. One's for kids and one for adults.
One for kids, one for adults. Well, I do swear on here, but it's
Yeah,
no.
but you know how my mouth.
I know. My brother's got a. You guys think I have a bad mouth? My brother's got worse. All right, so 10 by 12. So we did the 10 by 12 here.
Yeah.
So
So.
let's throw it one step out here.
I'm gonna.
We'll fuck him up. I swear to God, guys.
Fuck him up, guys. I swear to God.
All right, let's.
That's 5, 6. Oh wow, you can count.
4, 5, 6.
1, 2,
So I should be out of the. Yeah, look at that. I'm a wizard, Harry.
I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, I know. You guys are laughing at me because I'm weird on my show. It's okay. Like I said, Chrissy has never been on my show before. She has never seen or never actually. Well, she's a teacher, so she doesn't get very much downtime. So when she watches one of my shows, huh?
Teacher of 2 kids, honey.
I know, but oh, look at that! I was nowhere close to even being even. Look at that! Wow. So she doesn't get very much time to herself. So when she does watch one of my shows, she's dying laughing because I am a dork.
That's for damn sure.
I am a dork.
Sorry.
I
Language, people.
I have fun. You guys know this. I have lots of fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little different than the other one. I kind of like it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, too late. That one's already running.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna put it on this side. I'm gonna hurt him, guys. I swear to God.
Guys, I'm gonna hurt him. I swear to God.
I'm gonna give him a microphone. You want a mic?
Nope.
You don't want a mic?
Nope.
You do realize they can hear you through mine, right?
That's okay. I got a big enough mouth.
No. See, guys, we have lots of fun on here. So, like I said before, I'm gonna put it in the comments. If you guys want to be on my show, give me a way to contact you, and we will probably make it happen. You know? Yeah. Such a dork. This is what I deal with on a daily basis, guys. All right, so we did carrots, tomatoes, potatoes. Yeah, let's keep it universal. Let's. Oh, I can't put them
Spit
in.
it out.
I can't put it in until they put the shed in.
Oh, spit it out.
Oh, let's put the regular
Spit
stuff
it.
in. What we're gonna spit it out. It ain't yours.
That's what she said
My
too.
tongue on that one.
I know, right?
I ain't got no filter.
This is gonna be one of the dirtiest shows you guys have ever watched from me. Normally they're sitting here listening to me. Oh, what am I doing here?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're annoying
yeah.
ass.
Yeah, I know. Sitting
Now
here.
they're actually gonna really want to watch
Listen-
because you got your brother in the background just.
I know. Do 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 do. Fuck off. Do 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 do. I know. I got her laughing.
Yeah.
All this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and
And
girls
girls.
of all ages.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna take the sides out of here too. All right.
Alright, we're gonna take the sides out of here too, guys.
We're gonna make this a little different than the other one.
We're gonna make this
Just
a little
because-
different than the other one.
Just because. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. We're
No,
gonna
we're
uniform them because 90% of this facility is uniform. So.
Because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing right now, guys.
I'm winging it. I didn't want to put these in to begin with, but this is a big yard, and
big yard.
it is. It's a big yard, and I don't have a lot
Just
to put
like
in
your
here.
mouth.
You know, I don't have a lot to put in here, and I've never used these before. Like these cages that came with the new expansion with the gangs, and I've never used them before, so I threw them in there. I don't even know what they're gonna do. I am kind of excited. To get this in here, but I am being patient. Tyler told me to be patient, so I'm gonna be patient.
Yeah, be patient.
We're gonna put everything together because that was one of his comments, and he is right. I am very impatient, so I was very impatient with it, and I wanted to see what would happen if I threw threw the inmates in there and started building. And guess what?
Get it out.
I had like 40 freaking escapes in the first 2 days I had it open. So we're gonna do this a little differently. We're gonna actually put it together.
Yeah.
You know, we're only gonna do one of the potatoes.
Smart decision.
Yeah, I know, right? It is
So
a smart
you're actually
decision.
gonna use your smarts?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna use the intelligence.
Are
Now,
you sure?
now, to explain this to you guys, here, let me go over on this one since it's actually working. All right,
shut up for a
these
minute.
farmers right here, I have 4 farmers. All right,
4, that's it?
that's it. I only got 4 farmers. These are relatively small. Now, what this actually does, guys, and I put this into the other episode, and I didn't actually explain
Hey, you're
why
making more money.
I put it. Yeah, I'm making a lot of money now, because these are starting to produce money now.
No.
Your farm, which I didn't explain before, your farm will actually produce money. Because once they fill this thing up, which is our little pantry here, once this gets filled up, the kitchen is filled up, these cookers are filled up. This will actually start to go into the export, so you can actually make some money off of your farm.
Yeah.
The good part about it is your farm is designated to the area that it's around. So this area right here can work in this farm. So they can actually make some money and then go to our trusty little cool ass store here that I made, and they can spend their money so they can give it to me.
Store, there ain't nothing in it.
What are you talking about? See them boxes right there? That's all the stuff.
Oh, I see the box.
Yeah, that's all the stuff. Once we get workers
now
in there.
I feel like a retard.
You know, once I get workers in here, they'll actually put that on the shelves. It's actually pretty cool to look. It's actually pretty cool to watch.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's put together these 2 real quick while my brother is being a dork.
Listen, they're always gonna be like, "Yo, where's your brother?" Like,
I know, right?
They're
They're like, "Yo, he was more fun than you are." Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, I guarantee that's gonna happen. Everybody's like, "Oh, you know, you talk too much," which I do.
You do.
I
Your mouth runs more than a whipple whale's ass.
A whipple whale's ass. Never heard that before. All right, let's put that one in.
That's a very good comparison, Josh.
It is a very good comparison. I haven't heard that before.
No.
Let's go back
Do
down
you think Ravens for that one,
to
guys?
here. I know, right?
You just go around going, "Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I got him into it, and now it's the most annoying thing in the world.
yeah."
Yeah.
Oh, you're losing money. You were making 500 a day. Now you're down to freaking
Well,
463. What are you doing?
That's going to fluctuate because of the meters. And that's something that you guys, that Lauren actually asked me about, on why I'm not making the same consistent amount of money. And that's an easy fix too, Lauren. It's because those meters will get pulled at the end of the day. All right. Now, depending on what you have in the meters is depending on what you're going to make.
Yeah.
So I have solar ones, so I'm going to make more money during the day than I am during the night.
Oh, yeah?
Because the night only has... My brother's a jerk. So I'm going to make more money during the day than I am during the night, because the solars can't work at night. So the batteries stop. That's why, Lauren, when you were making them with the solar ones, you weren't making a lot of money in a consistent amount.
Yeah.
With the farms, the farm is a consistent pay. I hate him so much right now.
Created a monster.
I did. I created a monster here. But your farms are going to make a consistent amount. You really should put a microphone. If I had a video on this, which which eventually we will be doing, just so you guys know, eventually videos will be coming out with this, and you actually get to see the inside of the Final Hour studio. So we will be putting up the videos probably starting in January. That's probably when we're gonna be doing it.
So that means they'll see when I rub your nipples?
Shh, they don't know about that. Oh my God. See, now you got me doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. See, we have fun here. So, like I said, if you guys want to be on the show, leave a comment. We're dorks. We know. You don't have to tell you don't have to tell us that. We know.
Well, we're not dorks. Just the guy that runs it and talks too much is a dork.
I do talk too much. I've had a lot of people say, "Oh my God, you talk a lot," and I do. I'm not gonna lie.
If they want,
I answer a lot of questions, and I answer the questions, and then I'm long-winded. It's because I don't have people on the show because they say no and rather sit downstairs and play on their phone.
You think
well, you have kids on it, so
Yeah. I don't have. No, they're all right. When I say it's a kid-friendly show, let me explain this because a lot of people have asked me this too. All right, it is a kid-friendly show. What I mean by that is we're all gamers on this show. All right, most of the platforms that we play out of are gamer platforms. So if you say the word shit, ass, fuck, and all that, they know the word. All right, it's just there are children that can access this channel. So I don't ask that you watch your tongue. I ask that you keep it to a bare minimum. Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah.
You know, that way if somebody who is 17 and younger watches the show, their moms aren't calling YouTube to have me taken off the show because it's F this, F that, F this, F that. You know what I mean? So,
no, I make you watch your mouth.
well, yes. And,
You need to watch it and wash it.
you know, that can be interpreted in so many different ways.
Oh yeah, again, big boy. How you doing?
How you doing? Now, this one we're not going to have potatoes in.
Hey,
Because potatoes take way too
I
long.
wish
to
I had one.
You do have one. I have an extra one, and
No,
I can.
I wish I had one for my house.
Oh, yeah. See, my brother decided to be a
Upgrade.
trader. He's a trader. He went to PS5.
Listen,
Trader.
so much better.
All right, we got one more to put together, guys, and then we can go to actually putting together the PC unit that we put in yesterday that we have not decorated because we're gonna do the yards in its own episode because I have a lot of people asking me what to put in here and telling me, hey, you should put this in there, put this in there. So I'm gonna actually go through the comments and I'm going to pick out some of them, give you guys a shout out, and
Yeah.
put everything together. By the way, speaking of shout outs, Darren, thank you for the shout out on adding 2 people into each cells, for the suggestion to making 2 cells with a common room. That was a really cool suggestion, and I implicated. I can't talk today. Implicated it into this particular into this particular build, and you basically gave me a really cool design, and I do thank you for that, and a big shout out to you for that.
Yeah.
Pat on the back, baby.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that wasn't actually a really cool idea, and I played around with it. I did a lot of experimenting on what I could and could not put in the room, and then decided to put together the room, and it came out actually really cool. Came out really cool. We separated we figured out how to separate the bathroom and the shower units. Oh, that's my PlayStation saying it's installing something that I have no idea what it is. That's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, speaking of that, by the way, guys, thank you very much for the suggestion on how to get that off of my system. I do appreciate that. I have this thing that comes on my broadcast, and it is inappropriate for YouTube. And every time it comes on, I have to end the broadcast and then restart the broadcast. So I cannot remember your name. I will go look in the comments, and I will give you another shout out in the next episode. But thank you. You know who you are. I do appreciate that. You know, it has not happened in a while, and I think it worked. Hoping is more like it. Hoping it worked. It's more like it.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Fuck yeah.
Hey now.
I'm allowed to say it. I'm the host.
I don't care if you are. There are kids watching your show.
Oh, like I said, they know the word. We all know the word.
No,
All
they
right.
don't all know the words. You don't know that. They may have parents on there that never swear. I'm just saying.
I have never seen a parent that has never sworn at least once, okay?
Yo!
And if they say, oh no, I don't swear, they are lying.
You call bullshit.
Because every time you go behind closed doors, you know damn well you are cussing that kid out.
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm a father and I've done it myself.
Yeah.
So I know you do it.
So I need to have a talk with you.
Nah, you ain't gotta have a talk with me.
That's
Yeah.
Alright, so let's... Oh, I keep doing that.
You keep doing what? Touching yourself? Oh. I need to go. Have fun. I'm headed home.
You're going home?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I guess my brother's, getting out here. I guess you guys scared him away. We'll put potatoes in this one instead of cabbages.
bye, Josh.
Listen, you ain't scaring me away. They're
Whatever.
gonna ask you, yo, where's your brother?
Yeah.
Like, he made this today.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. If I get a lot of views, on it, I'll tell you what. I will say this on air. If I get 100 or more views, I will have my brother on the show every time I do it.
Yeah.
All right. So if you guys give me 100 views or more, I will bring my brother on a show every time I broadcast. All right.
Yeah, but just don't mind my language.
Yeah, we
Be
will.
careful what you wish for there.
I know, right? Watch, I'm gonna have like 400 or 500 views. I'm gonna be like, Josh, yeah, we need to do a show together.
Alright, I love you, boo boo.
I love you too, man.
I love you.
Hey, drive carefully because it's snowing out. All right. All right, guys.
I don't drive carefully.
Yeah, he drives it like he stole it.
I did steal it.
Yeah, he did steal it. No, you bought that truck. You bought that truck for a steal. You really did steal that truck. That was a good deal.
Yeah.
Hey, bad boy.
Alright, I love you, teddy bear. Yeah, I'm stealing him. He's my teddy bear.
All right, so we got crops going on in here. So let's just take a look at the valuation here. Now that we are 1.8. We are almost halfway there to the $5 million goal. That's right, guys. This is going to be our $5 million prison. I am at $1.8 million. So that's the valuation of the prison. So we still have this 1, 2, 3, 4 more yards to put together, and we still have the PC unit that we put together. We just haven't decorated it. So we still have those to put together. Let's see here. We could probably do a little more work to this middle here. I mean, yeah, we put in a lot of the video booths. We put together the carpets, the store, the workshop. Put together the mail room and the laundry room. But we really didn't detail the halls. You know what I mean? Like the halls, to me, these halls look really plain. You know what I mean? Around here, they look pretty plain. I mean, compared to this one, shit, we did a good job on this one. We really did. Death Row has a lot of unique stuff in there, in their cell blocks. So we got to put the administrative and the classes and all of that stuff. We gotta up this a little bit. We gotta outdo that Death Row here. I mean, the only thing that really does look good is the execution chamber. I mean, look at that floor. That floor looks really good. But I mean, we got to outdo it on this one. I mean, we got the restaurant, we got the bakery. Yay. You know what I mean? We got the pantry and the kitchen. But we really, in all honesty, we really don't have... Well, we got 2 kitchens here. How did that happen? Alright, I guess we got 2 kitchens going here. I didn't realize oh my god, no, we have 3. How did that happen? How did that happen, guys? How did we get 3 of them? Well, I guess these guys are going to eat very well. I guess that's what's going to happen. They're going to have plenty of food. Plenty of food. Hey, for 100 inmates, we have 25 cooks. They'll have plenty of food. They're going to have plenty of food. Trust me. They're going to be fat and nasty by the time we're done with them. But to give a little overview, because that's kind of gonna do it for our show today. I kind of wanted to put those in, make sure that the board wasn't gonna bog out. I mean, now mind you, with these here, let me get it back into one of these farms so I can show you. In these farms here, let me get into objects here so you can see the options that you have here. This is an automated gatherer. Now, I can put this right here and it'll gather the entire farm. But I didn't want to put anything automative in here. Anything that had to do with power, I didn't want to put it in. Because that takes away the job from the inmates. And I want all 100 inmates to be working in one way or another. So I took all that automated crap. You have the gatherers, you have the sits, and all of that is automated. And you can put them in if you'd like. Like I said, this is your jail. So if you're copying this and you're doing everything we're doing, it's your jail. So if you would like to put that in yours, by all means. I mean, my way is not always right. She tells me that all the time. So my way is not always right, but it is creative.
Can you say that again?
So she's gonna. I should have never said that, guys. Should have never said it. I'll never hear the end of that one.
Yeah.
But like I said, the automotive. Wow, automotive. Yeah. Actually, that would be kind of cool if we had an automotive shop in this jail. But yeah, DLCs. But the anything that has to do with power, I took out of the gardens because I only need four farmers to keep up on the garden, but I have 100 inmates and at least 40 of them are going to want to go into the farms. So I have at least 40 inmates that automatically have jobs. You see what I'm saying? So out of the 40, 60 of them are going somewhere else. And I have a lot of places in here. Here, let me show you. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into logistics to find out where your prison labor is. This is where all of your prison labor is. All of these circles. You see this? All of this right here is our jobs. The bakery, the kitchen, cleaning shop. We have the laundry. We have the library, the store, the wood shop, the mail room. Look at that. So look how many people can be in this farm. Now, Sarah and Logan, your question is very good. All right, how do I get them to work in here? Very easy, very easy. Here, let me shoot down. Let me get off of the farm here. Let me shoot down. This is the workshop, all right? In order for you to work in the workshop, now you could put it in, you can start them, you can assign them. They won't start working until they go through the workshop safety introduction. And that's in your programs. You put a program in that allows them to go to the class to get that certification. They pass the class, they are now working in there. They will now, when you regime them to go to work, they're going to go to the workshop. And they're going to work. And guess what? You can put that workshop into your exports and make more money. That's how this works. That's how it works. And when they get released, they now have a job title. So it gives them more of a reform. It helps you reform. It helps your facility make money, and you get money for reforming your prisoners. See, there are lots of ways in here, you guys, to get money, to be able to keep up the finances. Look at that cleaning closet. You can only put one person in there. That's a small cleaning closet. We got to rebuild that one. Holy cow, is that tiny. But I didn't realize that. There's only one person that can work in that one. So he's going to hate life because he's got to clean this entire dorm. He's going to hate life. But I just noticed that. Sorry, I go on tangents. But
Yeah.
but what was I saying? Oh yeah, to make money into the prison, 90% of this is not just making the prison, putting it together, throwing inmates in there, and then just playing the game. You have to actually take care of these guys. You have to feed them. You have to do the laundry with them. Not do the laundry, but you have to assign them to do the laundry. Assign them to the farm, and you have to give them classes and programs. Because if you don't, I did this one time. This is how I know this. I actually experimented with this, and I put no classes, no work into the jail, and I built the jail. Holy crap, that was chaos. Oh, they fought every day. Every time they went to the chow hall, they fought. They came out of the chow hall, they fought. They went to the common room, they fought. So everything you do in this prison, everything that you change, if you change one thing, it affects the entire prison. So, and I'm going to show you how to put this together. Like I said, we are far, far, far from being done with this prison. We are far from the episodes. We are on episode 4 right now, all right? And we are 158 days into this build, and we are nowhere close to being done. All right, nowhere close. We still have to detail this thing, put rugs into the cells. We have to detail the administration building.
Honey,
We have yes.
I gotta get back.
Okay, okay. Oh, I guess she's at work. I'm sorry, I didn't know she was at work. Um,
Yeah, it's on break.
okay, all right. Well, yeah. She's teaching the new generation so they can do what I do. Apparently. See, I sit at home and play video games, and she brings the bacon in. All right, I love you too, hon. All right, guys.
I'll try to talk to you when I get off, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Alright, I love you. Bye.
All right. Love you too. Bye. All right, guys. So, yeah, to keep everything going here, there are a lot of things that you can do with this jail. There's a lot of ways that you can make money. There's a lot of programs that you can throw in here. A lot of everything you do affects these jails, and I'll show you how to do that. Like I said in the next few episodes, because we are far from done. Far from done. I predict that we will probably be in the day 200s, but by the time we actually bring in our first inmate. So, because we're taking our time with this one, we're making it look nice. We're putting everything that the inmate needs in here. We're gonna put lights in these yards. We're gonna put exercise equipment. We're gonna make this look good. All right, so that when the inmate comes in, they're not in jail, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, they're in jail, obviously, but they're not in jail. You know what I mean? Like, this is like a country club for them. But they're in lockdown. They screw up, they go to the box, they pay the price for it. So, I mean, this jail is your jail. So if you are recreating this on your boards, keep that in mind. All right? Keep that in mind that yes, you can change anything you want. This is not like I said. Everything I do is not correct. All right? I make mistakes just like everybody else. I'm learning just like everybody else. But take your time with it. Don't just throw inmates in there and go. All right? Yes, getting inmates is a easy way to make money, but it's not the only way. All right? And that's what I'm trying to show you. It's not the only way that you can finance your prison and still build at the same time. All right? Now, don't get me wrong. We're going to get everything together, and we're probably going to think we have everything, and then we're going to bring inmates in, and then we're going to see one thing we missed. And it definitely is going to suck if we got to build with 100 inmates in here. But like I said, I took off the Perfect Storm DLC. It is one of my favorites, but I took it off because it's a little difficult to build while electricity is burning down your prison. So I took that one off. So you're only going to have night, day, sunny, and that's it. But if you're playing with the Storm DLC, this particular prison would not work for that one, because there are certain implications that you are going to need to take care of the lightning, the storms, and all of that stuff. And this prison isn't equipped for that. So like I said, this isn't the perfect prison, but I am bound determined to get you 5 million. Alright guys, just a little overview on what we did here. We went through and made this farm. These are all vegetable farms. We made this farm. We hired 4 of these little awesome guys that are running around here boxing stuff up. You know, look at this. They're filling the pantries. Look at that. We're going to be all sorts of full of food. We built this one, which is doing the same thing. Look at that guy. Look at him move. Oh, look at him. That's right. Pick them tomatoes. And we built this one. Now, I explained about the power grid that I have down here. or excuse me, the power farm. I explained that, and we fixed a few things around the prison that we saw, and we explained how else you can make money in here. It's looking pretty good, huh, guys? I kind of like this jail. I kind of like the way this is coming out. It's a work in progress, but we are far from done. So I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you for joining us. Again, this is the final hour. I am Raven St.Claire. And we are going to, next episode, what we're going to do, to give you a little heads up, we're going to put together the yards. We're going to make these guys look not so bare, which is going to be kind of cool. That should fill it up. That should fill up those particular areas with some nice, cool, cool things. We got some weight benches, pull-up bars, tires that we can go. We're gonna put benches around. Oh, we missed one. Oh, we missed one here. How did that happen? How did that happen? You're blinking, but says you got water, but you're blinking. So let's put that in there. I don't think you're getting enough. I don't think it's getting enough water. It's getting water, but I don't think it's getting enough of it. It's all right. We'll take care of that. But we're definitely making progress. Definitely making progress. So this is one of my favorite parts of it too. That yard came out pretty good. That it really did come out nice. Look at all them lights lighting that area up. Look at how it looks like at nighttime. It looks really good. Look at this, man. We got somebody breaking in already. Man, get out of my power grid. Yeah. That's something that's going to come into play as well. And I'll explain these guys. This is a visitor. Medium security inmate. 2 hours later. Alright. Told you guys I'm a dork. I had a little bit of coffee before I jumped on, so I'm a little wired too. I am not going to do anything else with this off broadcast, because I was only putting it together so we were saving time. Now that we're actually detailing it, I'm explaining it in detail to you guys. So I'm not going to do anything off of line from now on. I'm going to do everything with you guys with me. So that's going to do it for the final hour. I am Raven St.Claire. Like, subscribe, and please share. Please leave a comment. Like I said, no comment's a bad comment. You know what I mean? I accept all of them. I welcome all of them. I like to hear you guys' ups or yeses and nos to all of this. So please, give me questions, and I will do my best to answer them. If I can't answer them, I will go into a different board and experiment until I find the answer. So, if you want to be on the show, please give me a way to contact you. And I think that about does it for us, guys, all right? And we're going to take off here, and I will be back tomorrow with episode 5. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us, and happy gaming.